AI going to kill us all, Mr. Musk?
I hope not.
What do you
I think
the government can protect us from artificial intelligence?
You should think of the future as a series of probabilities as opposed to certainties. There's some chance that above zero that AI will kill us all. I think it's low, but there's some chance. I think we should also consider the fragility of human civilization. And if you study history, I think you realize that there's a rise and fall to every civilization. Every civilization has sort of a lifespan. So we want us to last as long as possible.
From survival crisis to civilizational leap, humanity's path to redemption under the shadow of AGI. When leading AI figures like Elon Musk bluntly state that AGI has a 20% probability of destroying humanity. A debate over the survival of human civilization has moved far beyond the tech circle to become a core proposition of our era. What we truly need to confront is not whether AGI itself is malicious, but the underlying logic behind the rising risk of human extinction. This danger stems not from technological runaway, but from humanity's current behavioral patterns and social structures. Only by reconstructing production relations and achieving consciousness awakening can we safeguard the flame of civilization in the AGI era. The AGI threat narrative, survival anxiety under exponential growth. The potential threat of AGI is no longer science fiction, but a real risk repeatedly warned by industry authorities. This anxiety arises from the exponential nature of technological progress and humanity's deep-rooted risk perception. Technologically, the AI era expands far faster than previous revolutions. The spread of PC and mobile internet followed linear logic, but AI has grown exponential from a handful of prototypes to millions of models. Behind this expansion lies the quiet rise of a hyper-intelligent new species, evolving far beyond millions of years of human biological evolution. Even more alarming is the uncontrollable nature of low-probability, high-impact risk. If even 1 in 10,000 AGI systems develops adversarial intentions toward humans, its superintelligence could trigger extinction. Such low probability, high consequence danger is far more destructive than any human evil in history. Hitler's atrocities were limited by human, physical, and technical boundaries, but a hostile AGI with unlimited computing power would break all physical and institutional constraints. In this context, the AGI threat is no longer alarmism, but an existential test humanity must face. 2. The root of the threat: free intuition and an unbalanced macrostructure. Beyond technological fog, the AGI threat is essentially a mirror backlash against humanity's own behavior. The core insight is clear. The seeds of destruction lie not in AGI algorithms, but in humanity's instinctive pursuit of free goods and the contradictory social structure built upon it. Humanity's obsession with free services forms the fuel system for AGI's rise. In the internet age, people indulge in free social, entertainment, and information services while ignoring their real cost. We create massive data with our daily leisure time, becoming core nourishment for AI. Our consumption generates huge advertising revenue and distribution commissions for tech giants, granting them money-printing power beyond national sovereignty. Our smartphones and computers become the hardware foundation of this system. In this free transaction, consumers appear to benefit, but are actually fueling their potential gravediggers, enabling tech companies to accelerate AGI research regardless of cost. The accumulation of individual behaviors creates irreconcilable structural contradictions. 1. A conflicted financial system generates endless debt backed by past assets, destabilizing the economy and forcing enterprises to seek survival through technological monopoly. 2. Information asymmetry traps consumers in the illusion that free is cheapest, compressing their own rights and pushing supply-demand contradictions to the breaking point. 3. The tech rebel dilemma becomes inevitable. Within the current competitive framework, tech companies must race to build more powerful AI to avoid elimination. Every breakthrough from FSD and Optimus to ultimate AGI objectively triggers the switch that could end humanity. 3. The way out: shared equity, reconstructing production relations for the intelligent era. Facing this structural dead end, a disruptive solution emerges: intelligent systems based on shared equity. Its core is a revolution in production relations, achieving symbiosis between humanity and AGI, not zero-sum competition. The key idea is to end the dualism between consumers and producers, unifying hardware and software ownership. Under the traditional model, consumers are mere users, while tech companies and capital monopolize the benefits of progress. Under shared equity, consumers transform from users into shareholders, becoming true owners of intelligent achievements. This identity shift resolves society's core contradictions. Mathematical modeling proves its feasibility. Shared equity creates win-win outcomes for consumers, enterprises, and employees. Using the future to pay for the present, certain future automated incomes cover current costs, shifting pressure from humans to software and intelligent machines. This logic can be applied widely. In education, consumer shareholders both pay for quality resources and share long-term gains, solving inequality. In public finance, shared equity generates far more future revenue than traditional taxation, helping governments repay debt and stabilizes society. In the monetary system, AIC, asset issuance, credit issued by super enterprises, stabilizes prices and eliminates inflation. 4. The barrier to awakening. Satan's revenge, the intuitive prison of the human brain. Although shared equity is logically and mathematically consistent, its greatest obstacle is humanity's innate cognitive pattern called Satan's revenge. The human brain's operating parameters were formed in the jungle era. Information asymmetry and free is cheapest intuition. These instincts aided survival but become fatal shackles in the intelligent age. Faced with shared equity, people instinctively react. Nothing comes for free, unable to see long-term value. Faced with elite resistance, fatalism like anger is useless, paralyzes action. A deeper dilemma is the split between human reason and emotion. Primal brain reactions are far faster than prefrontal rationality. Even if people rationally accept shared equity, they emotionally reject it as collectivism. This rational approval, emotional resistance prevents real action. This self-imposed cognitive cage continuously raises the risk of AGI backlash, the true meaning of Satan's revenge. The ultimate call, from animal to human, the moment of civilizational awakening. To break cognitive chains and avoid the AGI threat, the only path is a comprehensive awakening of human consciousness, from animal consumers following jungle law to humans with reason and dignity. The core of this awakening is the return of shame and gratitude. Shame means recognizing humanity is not master of all things. Our crisis comes from short-sightedness and greed. Only by breaking jungle intuition can we escape instinctive violence. Gratitude means recognizing the value of truth-tellers, rewarding those who promote shared equity, and letting rational voices spread. Self-media is the bridge between individuals and collective awakening. Everyone can become a communicator, sharing shared equity logic with loved ones. This decentralized transmission breaks information monopolies and lets truth take root. The ultimate goal is to build a community of common human destiny. When global consumers reach consensus and shared equity is established, humanity will no longer compete with AGI, but own and benefit from it. We will break free from debt civilizational, step out of AGI's shadow, and enter an intelligent, fair, and sustainable kingdom of light. Whether AGI destroys humanity is never a technical question, it is a civilizational choice. Humanity's current dilemma is the mismatch between old production relations and new technological revolution, between primitive intuition and rational civilization. Only by breaking the brain's intuitive chains, reconstructing production relations through shared equity, and achieving the leap from animal to human can we complete civilization's self-redemption in the AGI era and make technological progress the true foundation of human happiness.